A lot of GM behavior going on here. So we're gonna start the car. Initially, I was touching here, and the car would like really misfire. But then we wiggled the harness so much it sort of like fixed the issue and it didn't misfire. But then it would do it like it would drive fine for like a week or two, and then it would misfire randomly again. So I'm gonna show you. It's actually the ground that's right under the coolant hose here. It's a G105. I'll start the car. So it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but like if I reach, I'm gonna put my phone. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see it. Hold on one sec. So this is the ground I'm talking about. So if I touch it, you see it misfires. You can see it's kind of like shaking hard. So I'll show you here. You can see it clearly. So all I do is I just touch it a little bit, sort of wiggle it around, and you can see it just kind of misfires. And sometimes they would even stall it out. But I guess when it heats up a lot when you're driving around, and I kind of didn't notice it. It was happening on days where it was like more than 25 degrees outside, and then it would cause this issue. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's a G105. Although I have a connector that I'll show you just in a minute how I'm gonna decide to replace this. It'll be helpful if you have a junkyard around, but other than that, it might be hard to find the exact connector. All right. And this is the main ground that bolts with the G105. There's the second one. This comes right from here. If you look at it, there's a bolt right there. I'm probably gonna end up replacing this cable also, but I don't have one right now. I did try to look up the part number. It doesn't seem to exist, so maybe I can just get like a cable, just like a generic cable with the same length, and place it with this. Yep. Also, and the connector that I had extracted from the junkyard to replace the G105 there, that connector, this one, it will actually come with two fat wires, and then there's another four of them that are just like thin wires. So this will match up with what you already have, like from the factory, on your for your on your computer side. And then you will just have one extra wire in this connector that is that's a thin wire, so you can just leave it alone or just tape it off, or you can cut it. But then you're gonna make sure there's no moisture that gets into it, because then it will corrode the other connector. So what I did was I just bent the wire and I put a heat shrink tubing on it, and I put some dielectric grease. So I guess it should work. Hopefully this will hold up longer, but